Hello Earthlings, hope all of you are well. AlphaSpotting with you today. I have the Nikon Z7 with me. Let's shoot. So welcome to another episode of Photo Mission Fridays. This is episode 3. Of course, this episode is a special one because I have the Z7. Guys, I should mention this is not a review of the camera. This is just my experience, first time shooting with the camera. A review on it will come shortly next week. The first shot that I took with this camera, as you can see, it says JPEG here. I've just pressed on the reset shooting menu and that boat just came out of nowhere, so I just clicked on the shutter dial. I didn't have time to set it on RAW, and yeah, this is the first time I'm using this camera. I still have not set this up. This was all last minute. The light right now looks so beautiful. I wish another boat would pass, so this time I'm ready to shoot RAW. But in the meantime, let's take some shots. So I've set it up on aperture priority, ISO 100 f16, and I've dialed the exposure down to minus 0.3. And yeah, everything seems to be alright. Let's just snap a shot. And here's the result. Looks beautiful and it looks very sharp, as you may be able to notice. Very sharp. Look at that f16 star shine. Wow, that's gorgeous. By the way guys, I'm mix and matching some of my DSLR footage with my phone, so if you see a difference in quality, that's the reason, because it's more convenient to take some footage using your smartphone rather than your camera, because that can get a little bit complicated when you're working on a fast pace. So I've taken a few shots from that spot. Now let's move on further down. I'm also gonna be using the adapter with this so you could see how it will work. I'm gonna put on the 70-200 on so I can get some zoom in detail photos. I can't wait to import the raw files from the Z7 into my computer and do my favorite thing, which is post-production, to see what kind of dynamic range this camera would give me. So from what I know and heard from other photographers so far, it would give me the same dynamic range as a Nikon D850. So I'm looking forward to putting that into testing. One thing that I can't figure out is how to put this on live view. I can put it in eye view, but I want live view and I can't figure that out. I guess I'll have to figure that out later on. Right now, let's just shoot. So one thing that I like about this camera is that you can get the menu dial right here. Like I've mentioned, that is some key feature right here, and press on this button you can get the alignment and the exposure, but the alignment is what I care about. So again, on aperture priority, ISO 100 f16, shutter at 25 seconds. Let's take a shot. Pretty scenic view right here. I'm at Business Bay Canal, and man, I just love shooting here. Just look at it. I love this place. I really love this place. The first time I visited this place was on a yacht and I just fell in love with it. Want to see something cool? With a viewfinder you can view your photos within the viewfinder. How awesome is that? Wow, that shot is sharp. Love it. Alright, you know what time is it now? Let's try out the adapter. So this is the adapter for the Nikon Z7. I'm gonna put on my 70-200 on it now to test it, to see if there's any lagging, because with other mirrorless brand, if you put on the adapter on it, it's known that there's some lagging, it's a little bit slow. So let's see how well this performs. So lightweight body, heavy lens as you can expect, tough grip, but overall not bad. At night, ensure that your VR is off. We do not want that on our long exposure photos. took some shots with a 70-200 as you've seen just now. No real lagging problem, but when you put it on a tripod taking long exposure, maybe that's not the best way to test the adapter. I think I do need to shoot it more at daylight, some portraits perhaps, to test the adapter out really. One thing that I noticed when I zoomed into one of the images, scrolling left and right, the black ripples showed up on the photos. Not a problem really, but I thought it was worth mentioning. I am going to touch on a point that a lot of people mentioned, which was the one SD card. Steven Seagal in the Nikon event for the launch of this camera mentioned this, and he made a good point. This is an SQD card, not an SD card, which is much more reliable. So one slot card for this is really not an issue at all. But I'm gonna touch more on that in the review video that you guys hopefully will see this week. Thank you Earthlings for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this special edition of Photo Mission Fridays. If you're new here, Photo Mission Fridays are basically every Friday I go out on a photo mission trying to capture new images and share it with you guys on YouTube and on Instagram. If you have any questions regarding the Z7 series from Nikon first generation mirrorless, please let me know in the comment sections below, as I'll be making a few more videos about this camera. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Alpha out.